Hello, bee people. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About Bees. So, on today's episode is episode number 8 of our video series on our new ebook, and we'll be talking about the relationship between bee propolis and COVID. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, as always, this video is sponsored by our own brand, Hummingbee, and we'll be talking about the 10 shocking facts about bee products that will help you and your family avoid getting sick. So this is a new ebook that we released recently, and if you want to have access to all of the facts, you can download the ebook on the description, on the link on the description down below, and so you can have access to all of the information right now. Also, consider giving this video a thumbs up. It goes a long way. It helps this channel tremendously. And if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to this channel and activating the notification bell. Okay, so first of all, and especially with this episode, a huge disclaimer. So I'm not a doctor. I'm just a beekeeper with over 25 years of experience. And I just want to share research information about bee products. Okay, guys, so today is fact number 8 that you can find on the ebook. And the fact is, does bee propolis help with COVID-19 complications? And what about royal jelly? Okay, so pretty much I want to talk about briefly about these two studies. These two studies, you can find them on peer-reviewed scientific journals. And if you want to have a look at them, I'm gonna leave the links to the journals on the description down below, so you can have access to the articles as well. So the first one is a clinical study that was conducted as the pandemic was going on, and it used Brazilian green propolis on hospitalized COVID-19 patients. So as this was a clinical trial, actual patients were given doses of Brazilian green bee propolis, and specifically a standardized dose of green propolis. So not to make this too long, the bottom line of this article was that the hospitalization days or length of the hospitalizations was reduced about 4 days. So it is very interesting that the green propolis used as a coadjuvant of the traditional treatments helped people reduce the hospitalization time. It also provided support for helping with comorbidities. Some of the comorbidities that were related to the seriousness of the COVID-19 patients, such as high blood pressure and so on. Okay, so the second study is a study that somewhat validates the first one, and is the potential use of propolis against SARS-CoV-2 and the possible mechanisms for which this propolis may act. So the second study is not a clinical trial or a clinical study, is what is called an in silico study. An in silico study, what that means is that computer modeling is used to see if the molecules or the compounds present in propolis may fight the infection of SARS-CoV-2. So this is very complicated, and I won't go very deep in that. If you want to have access to the article or you have interest in this topic, you can have access to the article, and that journal will explain a lot more in depth that I can do in this video. So the second thing is about royal jelly. So the study that I'm going to mention is this present in the Journal of Functional Foods, and the potential antiviral effect of major royal jelly protein. So if you remember from my previous videos, I mentioned that royal jelly has a very different proteins that are called major royal jelly proteins, and those proteins are involved in a wide variety of healthy stuff. And this study looks into the major royal jelly protein 2 and its isoform X1 against severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. And what this found is that this specific protein, as part of the major royal jelly proteins, might dock into the SARS-CoV-2 and help fight the infection. Again, if you want to have more information about this specifically, the links for the articles are in the description down below. Okay, guys, so that was it for this video today. So next week, stay tuned for fact number 9. Can diabetics eat honey? So don't forget to download your ebook. The link is on the description down below. You can have access to all of the information there. And please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and activating the notification bell. Okay, guys, thank you very much for attending this video again, and hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.